Welcome to the fifth match of week 4 of the Trainer School League. I am your host V, and today we have my guest co-host Matt. How you doing today, Matt?
Gaming! You can't get rid of me around here.
We cannot. It's like a thorn in our side or something. It's crazy. Today
Oh
our
no.
competitors are Mikey of the Bone Club and Salt, who's the coach of the Chillin Cyndaquils. Up first we got the Bone Club. What do you think about this team?
This team is we've seen it many times before already. It's the Rain team. We have some cool Terra captains in Rotom Wash and Scizor. Rotom Wash typically is a more defensive mon, but with that Terra has the opportunity to be kind of a bulky sweeper, and Scizor is the classic, kind of the same situation actually. It can uh, buff itself and then use priority. It can use a roost set, lots of different options. And then, of course, you have that rain core of Pelipper and Floatzel doing some heavy lifting in the power and defensive aspects.
Yeah, so for Mikey's side, no terrors were changed, no trades happening this time around. But I do want to make a little note that the fastest Pokemon out of both teams is Floatzel at a base of where'd it go? Just had it and I lost it. What is it? 266, which is insanely fast. And I did a little conversion on my end, so it's like the actual number instead of like the weird 86 number. It's not 86, it's 266. So this thing's fast. That Floatzel definitely should be coming because it outspeeds everything on Salt's team. And speaking about
Mm,
Salt, what do we got over on his side?
Salt has one of the more interesting teams in the bracket, in my opinion. Lots
Mhm.
of bulky mons, lots of stall. So it's definitely on the more defensive side, but you still have those huge heavy hitters in Toxicroak, in wow, now I'm looking the fool. I can't remember the name of that electric poison type, but it is definitely a heavy hitter.
Toxicity. And I got that one, so that way everyone could shut up about it. But yeah, he actually did change his last Terra Captain from the Earthworm over to the Magnezone, and he kept the Espeon as the same Terra. So hopefully we see either one or both of them come by, because last match he didn't bring either the Earthworm or the Espeon. So that was a very interesting match to see. Um, no trades on Salt's team either, and it got top speed of Espeon, which is pretty scary, honestly. If the top speed is still not fast enough than your opponent's top speeder, that could put you in a sticky situation.
Absolutely, especially so that Espeon is a specially defensive mon and a frail physical mon, and Floatzel is well known for its nuclear wave crashes in the rain. So if those Pokemon are facing each other, he is going to want to get out of there with an Espeon very quick.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So let's check out to see what our players brought with them today. Okay, so that's a lot of Pokemon. We got an Among Us, a Toxicity, a Magnezone, Cragganol, the Toxicroak, and the Espeon on the Salt side. And we got the Rotom Wash, the Pelipper, the Scizor, Toxapex, Floatzel, and Goodra. I think I saw this team actually on my battle, which is definitely interesting to see here. Um, the Toxicity's coming in. That's a first time for it. Let's see, was there? I believe there was new Pokemon here. The Toxicity came in. Espeon's coming in. Yeah, those are the two new ones. Okay. Any first picks that you can see here?
Well, what's fascinating to me from Salt is that it chose not to bring the Vaporeon against the Rain team. You would think that the Water Absorb is a high priority. But to be honest, if you look at Salt's Mons, they have just in general great matchups against water types. You got lots of grass and electric types to begin with. So maybe that Espeon is to keep that magic bounce, but we're already getting into it. Okay.
Yeah, we got a Gudra and a Mungus coming out. This is an interesting matchup because it could be potential that the Gudra has Sap Sipper. The Amoonguss is just gonna use a like grass move, but don't see it staying in here.
Right, great insight because this means Among Us cannot use the Spore or the Giga Drain. And we're seeing right there that is not the case. This is not a Sap Sipper Gudra.
No, it is not. That Gudra used the flamethrower, dropping the Amoonguss down to 50, and Spore procced off, making the Gudra fall asleep. It did a little bit, a little snooze right there.
Not without getting that 50% damage on Amogus to start off the match. So, pretty fascinating that um, we did not see the Pelipper turn 1 this time. So I guess that was
Oh.
to try and mix it up a bit.
Yeah, most definitely. And then we got the Espeon switch in here, and the Gudra's just fast asleep, so it's probably just going to stay in until the sleep wears off.
Gudra is one of the bulkiest special Pokemon ever, really. And we're seeing that right here, doing 7 damage with that Grass Knot. But the Draco miss, the pain in the Draco miss. That
But hey, it's good
10%
that the
chance
Gudra
really
came
hurts.
out.
It is certainly good that the Gudra came out. I was expecting probably the Dazzling Gleam, and I think Salt maybe expected a switch in because of that sleep, but this Gudra sticking around. There's no real reason other than Dazzling Gleam for it to want to go out.
Now we just gotta, now we just gotta wait. Just get to wait.
Well, what kinds of analysis can we do here? Espeon, what I was trying to say in the beginning of the match is you typically
Mhm.
like to bring Magic Bounce. It is a high value ability. Oh, here we go.
That was some damage. Ooh.
Oh, all right. So that's what you would have seen last turn. So um Salt is probably scared now, wants to switch out, and he does switch
Yep,
out.
flamethrower.
Oh, predicted by Mikey with that flamethrower. Guja putting in tons of work, tons of damage.
See, I
And
don't
not
think
a
that
lot
he
of
was trying to go for a predict. I think he just hit flamethrower in hopes to get a flamethrower.
that
Switch out
is
the
fair.
Espeon.
That is fair. Yeah, it was a less risky move than losing getting that special attack drop once again. It was probably guaranteed to kill even with that special attack. So just wailing away with this Gudra.
Yeah, this
Doesn't seem much
flamethrower
reason
is
to get out of here.
no, not really. I think the Espeon with the Dazzling Gleam or the Cryogonal potentially do something to this Pokemon.
Salt is looking for any option to get through this Gudra, but lots of special attackers on his team. The only physical attacker being Toxicroak, typically.
Yeah, and the this Goodra definitely does have a much higher physical or special defense than it does a physical defense.
Man, and it is still going.
He's just like, no, I don't want to leave. What's the point? I could just hit you. And there
But
it
it
is with
finally
finishing
goes
off with the
down.
sludge bomb.
All right. But if I am Mikey in this situation, I would be very happy with the performance from the Gudra. Tons of damage dished out everywhere. Decides to
Yeah.
bring the Scizor in, though.
And switching over to Amoonguss. Okay.
Hmm. We see the
Doing
first Terra of the match.
and we get a 50% on a bullet punch.
Woo!
And bullet punch takes priority finishing off that Amoonguss. But it did get hit by Reki Helmet, so that's interesting. And Cryogonal. That
Dragonal
hmm.
is an interesting choice here. The punch will definitely one shot this, even if it wasn't Terra, probably. Um, and
Yup.
shows shows the
Sure
truth
did.
right there. I was hoping maybe some kind of Majigger, something that would have stopped that from happening, but I just think Salt did not expect the bullet punch.
Yeah, I think he just bullet punches his way out of this. Definitely gonna bullet punch the Espeon. Because it takes
Mikey
priority, it doesn't matter.
still not setting up the rain. Oh, we see the Terra. However, it's not enough to get him away from that bullet punch damage.
Terra
Uh,
Fire is interesting. I
Terra
don't
Fire, especially against a rain team.
right, yeah. What was he looking for? Oh, and bullet punch
Maybe.
finishes it off with
Oh
Toxicroak.
my goodness, this steel. Excuse me, this Scizor. is doing work, and even without the rain. I don't think it will take toxicity out. I don't. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does actually.
Alright.
It seems to be a roll to me. I don't know if Mikey
It's
wants to
not
risk it.
purple.
Oh,
It was a pretty good roll. That man threw the dice and won. At least in that battle.
holy moly! And we're
What about
already down
Magnezone?
to Salt's last Pokemon. This is not going to take Magnezone out. It is quadruple
Oh,
resisted. But the
Thunderbolt!
Thunderbolt does not do enough. Oh my goodness.
And I don't believe there is
I
any
think this
priority
is over.
moves.
Yeah.
And that finishes off the Magnezone AutoZone. Has closed up shop for Salt's team, meaning that Mikey is the winner with a 5-0. Congratulations to Mikey.
Wow. What a quick one, but it seems that Mikey was really prepared for Salt's team with these two Pokemon, Scizor and Gudra. Not taking any hesitation to tear right away with that Scizor, just start hammering away. Now that I think about it, I didn't even realize this. It was probably choice banded based on it only using Bullet Punch over and over and over again, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe it wasn't. It would just hit like a truck the whole time.
I definitely do think that it was a choice banded. I think he just brought the same team as my week, or if not very close to, which is proves that it was a great team, and it is still a great team to win this match off. But Salt definitely did do their best, so gotta congratulate them on that end. Um, with that, do at least want to thank everyone for tuning in, and hopes everyone has a wonderful day. Go touch some grass. Go eat some food. Go take a drink of water. You probably need something. With that, again, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.